2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Reverie Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, proud to be alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beem. What's this opening hole like?
Welcome, friends, to the opening hole at Ocean of Memories. Par 4, 445 yards, and just a wonderful, gorgeous, poetic scene. Second shot is glorious, absolutely glorious. The green sitting up top of a little perch. The bunker sitting there, brown. I just want to stare and watch it and look at it. Soak it in.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Wow, that was just striped. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. This is an extremely long putt. We might even have to hinge on this one. Oh, that's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Ooh. And this one will be for bogey. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Taking aim from about 220 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Opting for the 3-wood. Getting ready to play their third. Good look at a birdie here. Go on, get in the hole. And with that putt, she's bounced back immediately from the drop shot at the last.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Down here on the third hole as we get ready to see what Patrick Cantlay does with this next shot. All right, 28 feet to the cup.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
A bit out of shape with that swing. Got to get the rhythm back. Well, that was a strange one. Didn't see that happening. And that one's headed to the drink. And here we are with the third shot. She needs this to save par. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 1 over for the day. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. She's managed to find the green on this approach. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
This looks like around 29 feet.
Get in. Well, that's a good putt to hole any day of the week. That's an impressive way to make a move into the top 10. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Down the 6th hole. This is Sergio Garcia's next shot.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And after this hole, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This hole here is a par 4. It looked like it came out of a cannon. From around 140 yards here.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Needs this one to kick right. Let's take a look at Kevin Kisner's effort from earlier.
Good look here for a second shot.
Let's return to live play now. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Looking really good. Yeah, be proud of that. Fair effort. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. This one might roll into the rough. And John, what's this one looking like?
I don't know how much of this one they can get. It ended up quite deep down into this rough.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Oh, this would be a good putt to make. You'd move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 4 feet to the cup. Looks good off the blade. And in it goes for the par. And with that par, she'll remain at even overall. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Let's pick up the action at the 9th hole. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. That goes down for an eagle. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Okay, let's get back to the action. Known as El Nino, he can be a firebrand, our Sergio Garcia, Rich. But geez, exciting to watch when he's on.
He's been so good for so long, Luke, that I never tire of watching him play the game. I think he plays it with a passion, unlike most players in the game right now. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. But overall, his body of work throughout his career has been simply amazing.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Oh, this looks pure. That one had eyes for it the whole way. And that will take her to 1 under. And it's time to recap that play. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours. Opting for the 5-iron. That might be one club too many. This would be a great up and down. Okay, steady now. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Well done. And that moves her into the top 5 for the tournament too. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, Kevin Kisner's just getting ready to hit here on the 8th.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Wonderfully played. Sitting at 1 under, tied for 5th. Oh, so close. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. Good putt, that. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
2 strokes off the lead with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to need to put something special together. Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
Sitting at 1 under the card, currently tied for 5th place. Going with the pitching wedge here. We need this one to bounce right. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely, Luke. Trailing by 2, you can tie the lead if should they make the putt.
John, do you have any info down there?
I'm down on the 11th now. This is Patrick Cantlay's next shot.
Whew. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. This is a good chance. Ooh, right by the hole. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Just a simple tap in for birdie. And with that, she'll move to a couple under par. She's currently tied for 4th.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Going with the 7. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Oh, what a stroke. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And that makes her in a share of 1st.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Down here on the 13th, this is Kevin Kisner.
Let's get back to it, shall we? This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Ouch, that hurts. This is a par putt. Job done. Let's head to the next. She finds herself in a share of the lead. This hole is a par 5. sitting at 3 under par in a share of the lead. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Putting for birdie. It's got a chance. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. She's in a share of top spot. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Oh, that's a stunner. How well she's swinging it. From around 180 yards out.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Going with the 5-iron here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Well, we're hearing some excitement elsewhere on the course. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Let's return to live play now. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. I like the look of this. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. And that will take her to 5 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Time now to play the 2nd shot on the 15th hole. Just hoping for an outcome now.
John, give us a small update.
This is the 16th hole. Kevin Kisner just getting ready to hit.
This would be a great up and down. Okay, let's get back to the action. Currently -5. Currently in top spot. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Judging it beautifully.
She has this remaining for her par. And with that, now at 5 under with a few holes to play.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Now leading by 1 shot.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish. Shank, party of one.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
We're on the 17th hole. This is Patrick Kentley.
Well, Rich, here's one of our proven performers in the FedEx Cup points race. They've been there or thereabouts for most of the season, and they go into this tournament as one of the strong favourites. It hardly seems a surprise, doesn't it?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, guys, they're in the deep stuff here, and they did get a favorable lie considering the situation. Let's see what happens.
Going with a 3-wood here. Well, this should affect the ball flight. Playing their 4th shot. Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Well struck. Just 3 feet to the cup. It's on a good line. And that'll be a bogey for them on this hole. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Teeing off here on the 17th hole. Opting for the 3-wood. This one looks like it's going right. Now 4 under par. Currently tied for top spot. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
Not a bad line, this.
Well holed. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And this player now tees off on their final hole of the event, tied for the lead. That's heading into the rough, I think. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, guys, the lie is, you know, considering the situation, is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Now, from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Well, the equation's pretty simple. If you chip this in, you'll win the event. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And with that, this player will win the event. They ended up tied for first, but after a countback, they come out on top. Congratulations.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week, filling it up.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. everyone. Delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Luke, I'll be back in the booth with my boy Rich Beam and Beamer. We're at the place which has the famed stadium hole. We're at TPC Scottsdale, and, well, it's the loudest show in golf, isn't it?
It's the greatest show on grass, there's no doubt. When players are at this course, the course kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty much right in front of you. There's a couple of tricky shots here and there, a couple of really tough holes. Number 7 and 8 back-to-back come to mind. A few stretches in there is difficult, but the difficult thing about playing here is the distractions, the crowds, the enormity of them, the yelling, the screaming. It's endless, and in order to play this golf course effectively, you almost need to put in earplugs because you need to focus on what you're doing, but the distractions are out there every hole all day long.
What's it like to step foot in the stadium hole?
It's incredible. You feel like everybody is standing right on top of you, and the last thing you want to do is hear the boos. And so you really focus in on hitting the green to hear the cheers, and they're going to cheer for you when you do something good, but they're going to let you have it if you do something bad. It can be a very stressful place to play if you're not accustomed to that, but you can also have a lot of fun with it if you like to go down that road.
Let's get down to the action. Get in the hole. They've made it. Off to a great start today.
And always a good feeling to have early in the round.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. Gee, Rich, that's a positive start, isn't it?
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. She played that nicely. This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. Anytime you can make these putts, they'll certainly add up at the end of the day. Right on 8 feet. I don't mind the look of this. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster. John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Down here on the 4th hole, guys. Cooch is getting ready for his next shot.
A couple under at this stage in a share of second spot. And that shot goes in. That'll be a birdie. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. And now we go to the 4th, where this happened just a moment ago.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Well, Rich, I feel like this is a bit of a rhetorical question, but what's your favourite part of the Waste Management Phoenix Open?
All of it.
There's not a single thing that I don't love about it. I find it, since I first started coming here in 1999, to be an absolute, I don't want to say circus because that's not the right word, but this is a social gathering. I once saw a guy, Luke, walking around in a jumpsuit made of pennies. Made of pennies. And I didn't know if it was chainmail or what. But in 1999, I saw this guy and thought, you know what? This tournament's a little different than the rest. As we've seen throughout the years, that's exactly what it's turned into. I mean, this is just a massive social gathering in Scottsdale. The players embrace it. They love it. They get it. They get into it by throwing stuff in the crowd on 16, wearing jerseys, dressing up, getting into the action, getting into the fun, if you will. It's unlike any other golf tournament in the world, and should be. This is a special event in a special place.
The stadium hole gets a lot of the focus. Over 500,000 fans through the gates through the course of the week. But for all the partying, all the fun and frivolity that takes place, there's a fair bit of serious work that gets down to the end, isn't there?
Well, they're playing for a lot of money, a lot of FedEx Cup points, as we know. But listen, these guys are out there to compete and win. But they don't lose the one atmospheric part about it, and that is everybody is out there to be entertained. And that's what they're trying to do. Entertain them. Make a lot of birdies if you can, because that's what it takes. You gotta make birdies to win this tournament. Whether this week is going to be delicious, go get them.
Well hold. Let's move on. She's currently in second position. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale plays 183 yards. A fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Come on, get down. Oh, absolutely flushed. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
This has got to be a strong 40 feet to the cup from here.
Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par. Well done. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's a pretty handy shot. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
This one looking really good.
That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. And that will take her to 4 under. And this effort by Justin Thomas. Playing this shot from the sand. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold play is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Sitting at 4 under for the day. Currently tied for first place. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Why not take another look at that effort? And with that hole, she's now the solo leader of this event.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. You just keep building a bigger advantage. Well played. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
I'm down here on the 9th, getting ready to see what Matt Kuchar does with this. And this for the par.
And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Going with the 7. And should find the surface. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. This one has eyes for the hole. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible. Let's head over to the 9th.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wow. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And after that hole, you've built a 2-stroke advantage over Matt Kuchar. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Quality shot, that one. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's frustrating. An opportunity to make their par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Ooh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Well, keep your hands to yourself. But yes, this player is definitely dialed in at the moment.
That should find the cut stuff. Second shot here at the 10th. That's just inside the range. Chance to move to 8 under here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Get excited. This could go in. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take her to 8 under. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Just needs this one to kick right.
The excitement, it's starting, you can hear it.
And let's take a look at this shot from moments ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. Well, that was some fancy shot making there. Let's recap it. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, what's she looking at?
This putt looks to be about 33 feet.
Ooh. Ooh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Currently 8 under for the round. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. This would be a great up and down. Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Well, I'm down on hole number 14. This is Kevin Kisner's next shot.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Let's return to live play now. This putt is from 14 feet. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by 5 shots after that. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. From around 170 yards here. Wow, what a shot. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Lining up the birdie putt here. What an effort. And another shot to your lead. She's currently sitting in first place. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. And this effort by Justin Thomas. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Well, I don't know about you, Reg, but I love this 15th hole at TPC Scottsdale. Everyone's already focused on getting into the stadium hole. But this one here, wow, what a shot you got in front of you.
I'm laying up 8 days a week and hitting wedge in there close for my 3rd, Luke. No chance I'm taking on this 2nd shot.
going with the hybrid. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. Ooh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. It's on a great line. And with it, she's going to extend the lead on the field.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole Par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. And this will give reason for the crowd to go absolutely bonkers here. Well, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field. Let's have a look at Kevin Kisner from just a short time ago.
3rd shot now.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale's an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. The power play, you gotta love it.
Gotta love it. Taking out the big stick and going ahead and walloping it right onto the green.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. A good stroke. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Still in the lead now after that hole. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
That was a gallant attempt. She holds this, she'll win it all. Well, that's a great tournament to win. The Race Management Phoenix Open, Rich, and all on Super Bowl Sunday.
All the fans this week have been out there supportive of the tournament. They've been out here in record numbers. And the champion, well, they finally get to enjoy the festivities as well. Great play this week, great win.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.